Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Carol Lee Cohen. I'm a certified holistic nutritionist, sports nutritionist, health and wellness consultant, weight management consultant, master nutritionist, and maybe more importantly, have had a lot of experience as the patient and consumer as I've had a lot of health challenges of my own, from complete organ failure to food allergies to blood sugar problems to major digestive and respiratory concerns, and have had to learn a lot about health for my own purposes to stay alive and try and get well, right? And I've also had some experience helping to manufacture products as well as advising on product formulation. And then as a healthcare professional, seeing patients. So when I look at something, I kind of look at it from all of those lenses. I look at it from, would I like this as a patient or consumer? Do I like this as a manufacturer? And is this something that I can use as a healthcare professional? And that's why I'm so excited about Top Shelf Nutra, because Top Shelf Nutra is one of those rare things that fits all of the criteria for me, looking from all of those lenses. So today we're going to talk about Top Shelf's vision and philosophy, the founders, and a quick overview of some of the products. So with that, let's go ahead and jump right in. So we'll start with how Top Shelf works, and we'll talk philosophy and vision, and then we'll head into products. So Top Shelf Nutra is an Amazon Prime plus Costco or Sam's Club concept that offers top quality professional grade nutrition at wholesale pricing with free shipping for everyone. That's a lot, of course, in a sentence or two, but we're going to go over that as we go through today. So let's start first with the founders. So Top Shelf Nutra has two founders. Todd Smith is the first one. Todd Smith is a 25-year health and wellness advocate, and he's made it his life mission to truly positively impact lives. And this is something that I've known about Todd ever since I met him 12 years ago now, is that what really makes him happy in life is making a difference in the lives of other people. Not a fictional difference, but a real difference that stays and lasts, and that their life is better because they met Todd. And he's chosen to do this through the health and wellness industry. And one of the things that he's done a lot of is formulate really great products that have high impact. They really make a difference in people's health. And he's a little bit of a snob when it comes to making them taste great. So where I might be saying, hey, that tastes fine, or other people that we're testing it with are okay with it, he's like, no, I think we can do better. And so he'll keep working on that taste until not only does the product produce amazing health results, but the taste is also amazing. And when you get to taste our Sport and Go, you'll know what I'm talking about. That's one of those amazing products that he put the taste together for. He also is very family focused. His family is always his first priority. He's the father of 8 girls, 3 of which are triplets, so that keeps him very busy. So when he's not working on Top Shelf Nutra, he's definitely spending time with the family. Our second founder is Kurt Elder, and Kurt is a little bit more of a behind the scenes kind of person. His expertise, 15 plus years in logistics and operations. And he really loves to see people win in life and in business. One of his favorite sayings is, "A rising tide floats all ships." And that's really who he is as a person. And when it comes to that logistics and operations standpoint, if you want to know that your orders are being shipped out on time and that they're being packed correctly and there's not going to be any mistakes, this is the guy you want behind the scenes. Really keeps those things that we don't always see running really well. He's very family focused as well, just like Todd, and he has a huge circle of friends. He's also the go-to guy for great Australian jokes because he's originally from Australia. So both Todd and Kurt are focused on helping others and understand that business is about people, and that when we help people first, that not only are we doing the right thing, our lives are enriched, but we're also rewarded for that. So that was the perspective that they decided to start Top Shelf from. Now, as industry veterans in health and wellness, they were also super tired of products being overpriced, difficult to get. Maybe you had to have an auto ship or set up a complicated account, or there were complicated qualifications. And they wanted to provide great products at great pricing that everyone could be proud to use and recommend, whether you're a consumer or a healthcare professional. So they did a few things that make Top Shelf really unique in order to fulfill that vision. They started Top Shelf as an Amazon Prime style subscription, so it's $15 a month. And just like you pay Amazon to get that free 2-day shipping, with Top Shelf, you're going to get free shipping on all orders too, whether you order once a month or 5 times a month. But then they did something else. They looked at manufacturing costs, bottling costs, labeling costs, and said, how can we do better? And they decided to put all of the products into a wholesale or Costco style size. So you know how you don't go to Costco to buy 1 bottle of ketchup, you buy 3 while you're there? That is the concept here with Top Shelf, where they took capsules, for example, from a 60 count to 180 count, and were able to significantly lower manufacturing costs, bottling and labeling costs, and able to pass that savings on to you. So now we're getting wholesale nutrition that's professional quality. Also, when you buy more than 1 bottle of a product, that second bottle is $10 cheaper than the first. So that allows you to save additional money. I already mentioned the free shipping on every order. There's no order requirements ever. So there's no minimums to get free shipping or to get wholesale pricing. There's no auto ships. You don't even have to order every month if you don't want to. And you can earn product credits for referring your friends, and or you have the ability to earn affiliate commissions if you so desire. And having just 3 people on this $15 a month subscription will pay for your subscription, so it becomes free. So that's who Top Shelf is as a company. And then we're going to talk about what is the philosophy and the vision behind the products that we create, and why do we do that? Start that out. I want to talk about what's been going on in our health report card, if you will. So from 1990 to today, we've had an alarming increase in diseases. Only 4% of children born in the 1960s were expected to develop a chronic disease. That's from Dr. Zach Bush, MD. Today, according to the RAND Corporation in 2017, 60% of adults have at least one chronic disease. Now that's 60% is quite a bit more, obviously, than the 4% that we had in the 1960s. So something's going wrong here. 42% of adults have 2 or more chronic diseases, not just 1, 2. Again, RAND Corporation 2017. And 12% of U.S. adults have at least 5 or more chronic diseases. And for this category, 12% of the U.S. population, they're taking 51 prescriptions per person per year. So imagine this. Not only do 12% have 5 or more chronic diseases, but they're also taking 51 prescriptions per person per year. From 1996 to 2009, we had a 45% increase in asthma. That's according to the Centers for Disease Control, CDC. From 2007 to 2012, we had a 50% increase in ADHD in children ages 2 to 5, CDC. From 1997 to 2006, we had a 60% increase in Down syndrome. From 1996 to 2018, we had 300% more births from fertility treatments. That's from the Pew Research Center. So obviously that clearly indicates just how badly we're dealing with infertility, and that's only gotten worse, especially since COVID. From the 1990s to 2018, we had a 4,200% increase in autism, according to the CDC. And if it continues increasing along this same line, we're going to have 4 out of 5 kids with autism. 4 out of 5. Now, with all those alarming statistics, we have to ask ourselves, why do we have those statistics? And not only why, but what can we do to have an impact on those statistics to hopefully start reversing them? So we like to think of this as the rising tide of diseases, with TIDE being an acronym that stands for some of the main reasons why we have so many diseases. So the first one is toxins. T is for toxins. I is for inflammation. The third one is digestion, D for digestion. And then E stands for essential nutrients. And essential nutrients, if they're missing, are going to cause symptoms or disease. So when we look at the products that we carry at Top Shelf, we're trying to figure out what we can do to address these 4 pillars of health: toxins, inflammation, digestion, and bringing back that essential nutrition, addressing nutritional deficiencies. So if we look at toxins, toxins are all around us. They're in agricultural chemicals, processed food, and harmful food additives. Obviously, we've got serious water pollution, and we could go on and on. We're surrounded by toxins in modern society, really. There are 36 neurotoxic chemicals registered for use in agriculture in the U.S., of which all can potentially cause acute and subacute toxicity. This is the EPA, or Environmental Protection Agency, in 2013. And of course, most of those are being sprayed on our food crops. Inflammation. So inflammation is like road congestion. You know, if you imagine at rush hour trying to get onto or off of a freeway, it's pretty tough, right? And the same thing happens in your body. There's a reason that inflammation is called the silent killer, because when you have inflammation, it's harder for the body to detox, so fewer toxins are getting out. And it also is blocking the pathways necessary for that essential nutrition to get in. So now we have fewer nutrients in. So we have a real mess inside the body, a toxic soup, if you will. Chronic inflammation is linked to numerous diseases, to include Alzheimer's, arthritis, lupus, cancer, diabetes, heart disease, stroke, and depression. This is from the Johns Hopkins Health Review in 2016. And then we get to the D in TIE, digestion. Our digestion is damaged, and poor digestion can lead to lots of problems. In fact, since the digestive tract has a lot to do with how well we're eliminating, as well as the nutrients, how well we're absorbing them, you could almost say that poor digestion is at the heart of many of our health concerns, especially some of our autoimmune conditions. One of the things that's really messing with digestion that we see a lot of is glyphosate. And for those of you that may not be familiar with glyphosate, it's also known as Roundup. There's some other chemical names for it, and there are other similar herbicides that cause similar harm. Glyphosate lethally disrupts the pathway found in beneficial gut microbes, which is responsible for the synthesis of critical amino acids. It significantly disrupts the functioning of beneficial bacteria in the gut and contributes to the permeability of the intestinal wall, i.e. leaky gut, and the consequent expression of autoimmune disease symptoms. So just this one chemical alone has a devastating effect on the digestive tract and our ability to build healthy tissue. This is from Interdisciplinary Toxicology on PubMed in December of 2013. And then our final letter in TIE, the E, stands for essential nutrition. So what is essential nutrition? Now, there's a lot of nutrients that are very, very helpful for the body, such as antioxidants, for example. But essential nutrients mean that the body cannot make it, and it has to get it from our diet. And if it doesn't get it from our diet, that we're going to have anything from annoying symptoms all the way to major diseases. So science has taught us that there are 90 to 100 essential nutrients that we know of. That number continues to rise as we learn more. So what are those 90 to 100 essential nutrients? Well, the first one is 60 to 70 minerals. Minerals are actually the lion's share of the essential nutrients that the body needs to function well and have everything work properly. In fact, minerals are really what activate vitamins. If vitamins are lacking correct mineralization, they don't function the way they're supposed to. So after our minerals, we have 16 essential vitamins. There's 12 essential amino acids. And then there's 2 to 3 essential fatty acids. And when we add those all up, that's where we get our 90 to 100 essential nutrients that we're going to get sick if we don't have. So with that foundation of how we look at health, tied, looking at toxins, inflammation, digestion, and essential nutrition, I want to talk next about some of our best-selling products here at Top Shelf Nutra. And since we're going to be talking about products, I do need to read a disclosure statement. The following information is for educational purposes only, not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. The statements presented here have not been evaluated by the FDA. The information is not a substitute for medical advice, nor any product substitutes for prescribed medication. You should always consult your personal physician or other medical professional for help with diseases, and you should always consult your medical professional before discontinuing or modifying any medications or changing your nutritional programs or lifestyle. And with that, I want to talk about 3 foundational products that we like people to start with, because these 3 foundational products go a long way to addressing that inflammation, digestion, and detox, even before we start talking about our more common vitamins and minerals, amino acids, and essential fatty acids. So we're going to start first with ginger. And I know when I first started learning about ginger, I wasn't overly impressed because I didn't realize all the things that ginger can do. And one of my favorite things about ginger is that it actually helps to rebuild the gut lining. And with the rampant amount of leaky gut and problems with our gut lining that we have today, that's a very, very needed thing. And just rebuilding the gut lining can have a significant impact on people's overall health. Ginger also supports the body's ability to make enzymes. So it increases the body's own natural production of enzymes, and it also functions as an enzyme in and of itself. You know, having gone through severe digestive issues, I was taking prescription grade digestive enzymes with everything I ate to try and digest my food. And I noticed that once I started that the ginger actually worked better for me than those enzymes did, because it was kind of restoring the natural balance of the body and tapping into the body's own wisdom to take care of things. And I've heard that a lot with people that had celiacs or ulcerative colitis or IBS, that ginger was actually more helpful than anything they had tried for helping with digestion and managing some of those symptoms. So ginger contains gingerol, which is known for powerful medicinal properties, some of which include helping with nausea, especially morning sickness. They help with weight loss. We're going to talk about our lifestyle programs here at the end, and this is something that we've noticed when people are using these foundational products, especially the ginger, that weight loss becomes a lot easier actually. Helps with osteoarthritis, may drastically lower blood sugar and improve heart disease risk factors. One of my favorite things for helping with metabolic conditions, for sure, can help treat chronic indigestion, may significantly reduce menstrual pain, love it for that, helps to lower cholesterol levels, contains a substance that may help prevent aberrant cells, may improve brain function and protect against Alzheimer's disease, helps to fight infections. When we have severe kidney problems, taking extra ginger is actually something that can increase the absorption of all the other nutrients that we're using and really help in rebuilding kidney function. And it doesn't just help with kidney issues. Anytime that we're having a hard time absorbing things, extra ginger can be a great help. And these benefits come off of Healthline. Now, there is something very special about Top Shelf Nutra's organic pink Fijian ginger. This is a special kind of ginger that comes from the Fijian Islands, and it's grown in virgin volcanic soil. And because of where it's grown and the fact that it's hand harvested and it's not overheated during production, this results in a product that's very unique and much stronger than a lot of ginger products on the market. You know, I would say there's probably no bad ginger anywhere, providing it's clean and organic and has been grown in decent soil. But this one is special. This one works even better than regular ginger because of all that extra nutrition that it's able to pull from that organic soil, and because there's a complete lack of pollution where it's grown as well. And then let's look at probably our second selling product. Ginger is got to be almost close to the top, if not number one. Turmeric comes in a close second. So some of the benefits of turmeric. Turmeric is a natural anti-inflammatory compound. It's really helpful with addressing that inflammation portion of Tide. It dramatically increases the antioxidant capacity of the body. It boosts brain-derived neurotrophic factor linked to improved brain function and lower risk of brain diseases. Curcumin may lower your risk of heart disease. Turmeric can help prevent and perhaps even treat aberrant cells. Curcumin may be used in preventing and treating Alzheimer's disease. Arthritis patients respond very well to curcumin. Studies show that it actually has incredible benefits against depression, and it may help delay and fight age-related chronic diseases. Turmeric also is something that helps with metabolic syndromes and insulin resistance. It just makes everything flow through the body better, increases circulation. And both our organic Fijian turmeric root and organic pink Fijian ginger, they're the whole root. So we're getting all of the benefits, not just one single compound. Like with turmeric, there's actually been studies done where they took the curcumin out and people were still experiencing great benefits from turmeric. So there's a lot of compounds in the whole root, and this is the whole root, so we can get all of those benefits. Also very helpful for liver health and helping with detoxing because of improving the liver itself. And this again is from Healthline. Now, this third product, the muscadine grape seeds and skin, is something that a lot of people haven't heard much about. We may know some things about grapes and even perhaps grape seed, but the muscadine grape is a very special grape. It's got a really tough, hard outer shell. And the reason for that is muscadine grows down in the south and southeast, North Carolina, and a little further to the south. And it's really hot and humid down there. There's a very high bug presence. There's lots of molds and funguses and bacteria. And so the muscadine has developed the ability to fight all that off. And in so doing, it contains a number of antioxidants to keep itself healthy. And when we consume that, obviously we get those antioxidants. So muscadine grapes actually contain over 100 individual antioxidants. So we're talking about things like resveratrol, quercetin, ECGs, anthocyanins, and so many more. Eating a muscadine grape is a lot like eating a dozen superfoods to get all those different types of antioxidants, only we can get them all in the muscadine grape. So it's a really good value for the body. Some of the things that muscadine grape has been proven to help with include brain function, inflammation, your inflammatory response, promoting a healthy sexual response. It's doing that by promoting healthy blood circulation. Seasonal response. If I've got someone that comes to me with seasonal allergies, one of the first products I like to suggest they try is the muscadine grape because it has such a profound impact in the symptoms they're experiencing with those seasonal allergies. It helps to promote good gut probiotics, helps with blood chemistry, youthful appearance, restful sleep, skin elasticity, joint flexibility, because again, we're helping with that inflammation, we're improving circulation, sustained energy, stress response, helps with weight loss, blood flow, and of course, very, very powerful for the immune system. There's over $20 million in research and 26 published articles on PubMed and other places. So if this is something you want to research, you definitely should. A lot of this research has been done at Wake Forest University in North Carolina. So those three products that we just talked about are foundational products that we like almost everyone to start with because whatever your health condition, most of us can stand to have some improvement in our digestion, our inflammation, our detox, our immune health. So even if you're just trying to lose weight, one of the things that we found is if we take care of those things, if we improve those things, weight loss becomes much, much easier. And whatever health concern you might have, sure, we can add the essential nutrition on top that's going to make a big difference. But if we build that foundation of working on all those things first, we're going to go a lot farther faster. So this is why one of our favorite products is the GTM Heirloom Botanical product. That product has 4 ingredients. It's got our organic pink Fijian ginger, our organic Fijian turmeric, it's got our muscadine seeds and skins in it, and then it adds the plant-derived fulvic minerals. If you remember when we talked about those essential nutrients, 60 to 70 minerals are critical for our overall health. And if we don't have those, we're going to have disease. And this particular blend of minerals actually has a little over 70 different minerals in it. It comes from an ancient plant deposit that has been protected from pollution. It's high up in the mountains and is very, very clean. In fact, if you go visit where it's being mined, you can actually walk up to the mine and break off a chunk and eat it without any problems. That's how clean it is. Now, because it's plant derived and comes from a plant an ancient plant deposit that likely was created during the flood. The plant had already metabolized all these minerals, back when our environment and our soils were much cleaner, were much more nutrient dense. And the plants broke down all the minerals. Now they're super absorbable. The molecular size is very small, and they can pass easily into our cells to make a difference in our health. So this product actually has all 4 of these ingredients, and it's a great product if you're busy, if you're traveling, maybe you've got kids and they don't want to take a bunch of products, but you can get them to take this one. This can be a great one for all of those reasons. So the products I've mentioned so far are kind of foundational products that we like everyone to consider starting with. But we didn't stop there, because this is about high impact products that make a difference in people's lives and not only help us with health concerns, but just help us live better. So I'm going to talk about some of our next favorite products that are coming soon to Top Shelf Nutra or are already in manufacturing. So we understand that good health is not just about the supplements you take, it's also about the food you eat. And these next 2 products are actually really food products. So the first one is our Vital Shake. The Vital Shake is a ketogenic meal replacement shake. So it's high fat, medium protein, and low carb. And this one is perfect for anyone who is hoping to lose some weight. Maybe they have some blood sugar or metabolic conditions they want to work on. Maybe they want to cut their calories while still being satiated and full. Or maybe you're just too busy to cook sometime and you need a quick, healthy meal replacement when you're on the go. So this is a whole food product, and it's made with simple ingredients, everything that you can understand and pronounce. So things like MCT oil, whey protein, and eggs. And the taste is fantastic. It tastes a lot like melted vanilla ice cream or cake batter is how a lot of people describe it. It comes in a vanilla flavor, and that is a basic flavor. So if you're someone who likes chocolate, obviously you can turn it to chocolate. You can add pumpkin spice flavoring. So there's a lot of fun things you can add if you want to make a change in the taste. And a lot of our folks even like to bake with it or put it in recipes. So that can be another way to add it into your lifestyle. Another top selling product is our Java Boost coffee. So traditional coffee is one of the most pesticide-laden beverages in the world because of the way it's grown and sprayed. So this is why if you're going to drink coffee, it's super important to do organic coffee. So this is an organic coffee that's a high-fat coffee. So if you're someone who doesn't like breakfast or doesn't have time for breakfast, or maybe you want to lose weight or you're doing intermittent fasting, this is an option that can give you great energy in the morning and also really work into intermittent fasting well. Or you can use it as a pickup in the afternoon. And some of us just love coffee, so we might have a cup or two, right? This next product, the Sport and Go, if I had to list my favorite products in order, this one would probably fall after the ginger, actually, because I kind of think of it as my happy drink. And the reason I say that is it's a healthy energy drink. So it's loaded with the methylated B vitamins. It's got some extra selenium and copper, ashwagandha root, rhodiola root. Right there, we've got a great combination of helping with our energy while also helping us manage our cortisol response, our stress levels. It's got extra BCAAs for our people that might be working out or more physically active. It's got some of those wonderful plant-derived trace minerals. It's got green coffee bean and green tea in it. So all around, a really fantastic product. I find myself recommending this product to my clients and friends all the time, particularly for any type of kidney issues or thyroid problems or just energy issues in general. And I never have to try and talk anyone into taking this product because this is one that, as I mentioned at the very beginning, Todd Smith worked very hard on making taste super delicious. If I'm more stressed or more busy, maybe I'm not getting enough sleep, I'll just take extra of this. And this is what I did when I was trying to recover from a lot of thyroid concerns myself. Now, a product that goes hand in hand with the Sport and Go is the detox tea. And a lot of people will actually mix the detox tea into the Sport and Go, so they only have one drink to drink, and it also creates an improved flavor even. So the detox tea is another amazing product. It's got some, again, extra selenium, some extra vitamin D, which we know is so important for immune health, especially now. And it's got calcium bentonite clay, dandelion root, which of course we know is so important for detox and helping the liver, hawthorn berry, which is wonderful for cardiovascular health and helping to clean out some of the artery issues as well as supporting kidney function, milk thistle seed, which is so important, especially now in helping to detox some of the toxins from our COVID world and just helping people feel better. So really love this product for a lot of reasons. And if you're used to some other detoxes where you have to hang out around the restroom or take time off work, that's not how this works. This product is designed to be a gentle daily detox that everyone can take every day and help get rid of some of those toxins that are causing disease in the body. So those are just a few of our favorite things. And there are so many more products coming. And some of those include a spike protein product to help us with some of the foreign proteins that we've experienced after COVID and the COVID vaccine campaign. A wonderful essential fatty acid product to make sure that we're really helping with those respiratory, skin, and brain issues. And a liquid multivitamin that tastes a lot like a perfectly sweetened orange juice. I absolutely love the taste of that product. So there's a lot to look forward to as well as we continue. And with that, I want to invite you, if you liked what you've heard so far, to join us by June 1st so that you can get our special right now, which is $150 for the year instead of the $15 a month. So you save the cost of 2 months and you get an instant $25 product credit to start using toward trying out our amazing products. Thank you so much for listening, and I look forward to speaking with you soon.